Um, I've really found my why doing these interviews.
You stand out. Yeah, you can see it. You love it.
Um, like estate agents, we all need the eyeballs and the engagement, and without that, you have nothing.
Yeah.
So what I did, and it came about from interviewing you and Stephen Brown, and I kind of found a niche for myself, a why. Because some people say, well, why do you do this? Well, I earn my money by ghostwriting the articles, which I know you're a client of mine, but I only have to do that one day a week. And then probably 2 days a week helping, motivating my clients with techniques. But the other 2 days of the week, what do I do? And I go and meet interesting people like you, and we talk, and I throw this stuff out, hoping that it gives value to people. And it's funny, I have people ringing me up saying, I want you to help me grow my lettings and estate agency business, but I don't know what you do.
Wow.
Isn't that powerful? A lot of people say, I don't know what you tell, which is actually probably a big problem.
Yeah.
Um, I think I think the biggest thing I've learned in life um, is you're right with the purpose. It's interesting. I've always been a big lad, size wise, um, and but never seen myself as fat, even though I am. And you talked about this purpose thing.
Yeah.
We do the TV show, which you're going to be on in a minute, and I saw myself sideways on in a t-shirt, and I thought to myself, if you expect to sit at the table of the top table, you're not going to, people's perceptions. I know shouldn't worry about what people think about you. And it just all of a sudden clicked. And now I don't drive to the train station because now I drive to the train station. Normally I get a taxi, and then when in London twice a week, I'd be on the beer, and the
It's just little things.
and you know and yeah, I think that what winds the wife up is she's going to, well, what winds a lot of people, it winds up the wrong way, but they say, so how does interviewing Matt Giggs or you going down to London to interview your Peter Knights and the Ed Meads of this world, how does that earn you business? And it doesn't.
No, but I.
It doesn't. But that's not the point.
No.
The point is that you get the phone calls from someone saying, I want you to help my... I don't know about you, but I know, because, well, I know it, well, I know the answer to this because you've said this already, is when you get a phone call from someone to say, I've tried what you've done and it's changed my life.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's massive.
Yeah.
So that's what So just enjoy the journey, mate.
I think. Do you know what? And I think if you there's a lot to be said about what we're doing. It's great, and it's more than enough. There's nothing wrong with that. If we're enjoying it and we're having fun, it's funny what might come off the back of it,
Yeah.
rather than the deliberate. Oh, I need to have this, or it needs to be by then, and sometimes what you put in place there is the falseness across the journey.
Yeah.
Then there's this pressure, and you become less authentic. What you're doing at the moment with what I feel you're doing now with the interviews is it fits like a glove for you. You can see it. It's where you are a great interviewer, or you ask questions and you're fun and you've got a good connection with the people that you talk to, and I think it's important.
The interesting thing is that I'm actually teaching people how to interview, and it's both hard and simple.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people, what I've learned is not to try and come up with the question whilst you're listening to the answer.
Yes.
That is really hard.
Yes.
So I have no idea what the hell I'm going to say to you.
Which puts the pressure on, but it's a good pressure.
And this is an interesting thought, is that I've worked with an agent in Berkshire where we've actually interviewed homeowners
Yeah.
on their journey of, they chose an online agent or a rubbish agent, and their journey of why they bought the house, why they went with that original agent, why the poo hit the fan, and how this new agent came in and saved them.
Yes, the hero.
The hero's journey video. And they are so powerful.
Yeah, I think so. And I think the more we make the vendors heroes as well,
Definitely.
our raving
It's not
fans.
about us. It's not about us.
I think it's interesting though, and you know, like I said, you've been doing this for what, a year?
Mm.
No, good for you. But I can, you know, I can see what you're doing, and it's really, it suits you down to the ground.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate.
No, it's-
Well, if there's anything I can do to help you, well, these will help,
well,
won't they?
these will help, and I think, you know, me getting clear on where I'm going in the coaching, training, speaking capacity. I think what I want to do is build a big story myself with the gigs group, creating something that's really exceptional. That I feel we're on route now, and you know, I can't wait. I know my weeks are mapped out, my time, you know, and I know where I'm going. And I'm excited. You know, it's there again, and losing that was hard. You know, it was really hard, especially when passion and enthusiasm's been the kind of main thing for me.